Hey everyone, it's Richie here. Just a quick tutorial showing you a very powerful, easy AI workflow that I've been using a lot recently. So there's this website here, right? The Scaling Series. This is a series of essays, blog posts written by Toby Ord. He's a famous philosopher, co-founder of Effective Altruism. And he's written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these posts. And they're all about AI and what happens when, as AI models get smarter, what things change, how much more does it cost, how much more power are we getting out of these models, all that kind of thing. Now this is very interesting. I want to get some insights out of these posts, but honestly, I'm just not going to read them all. In fact, I don't really want to read any of them. Because there's specific things I want to get out of this. There's lots of stuff in this content that I already know. There's some stuff that I just don't understand. But there's also some stuff that's useful to me. So how can I get that useful stuff out? Well, if you have been following my posts, then you'll know that I really love Google's NotebookLM. NotebookLM, if you don't know about it, then go look it up before coming back to this. I'm not going to get into it now, but it basically allows you to upload a ton of documents to an AI chatbot and then chat with them. But there's just one little problem. I would have to go onto each of these pages separately, individually, and manually add the URLs to NotebookLM. I mean, to be honest, with 8 of these, it's not the most tedious thing in the world, but there are cases where you might find, say you've gone on the Fornalytics website and there's 20 pages, 20 articles, or you are on any other you're on another blog's website and there's 15, 20 blogs, and you want to get, and you just think, okay, is there a tool that would just get all of those URLs, pull them off the page, and then I could just upload them all to NotebookLM in one go? And the answer is yes, that is a thing. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to go to Firecrawl. So Firecrawl is a website that basically scrapes other websites. What you do is it will, you give it a URL, hit run, and what it's going to do, it's gone through it's scraped the website. So if you read this is all written in Markdown. Essentially, it's pulled all the links, it's pulled all the text, it's pulled images and all sorts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up here and we're going to change it. We don't want Markdown. What we want is links. Hit scrape. And look, it scraped all the links. And what's really convenient for us is that it's one link per line. This is the way that is easiest to upload to NotebookLM. So we can see the first one is the Effective Altruism Forums cookie policy. We don't want that. This is the EA Forums main page. Don't want that. This is like Spotify where you can listen to the posts. Don't want that. What we really want is these, right? And I think this one as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy all this, and then we're going to go to NotebookLM, start a new notebook, click websites, paste in all the links. Let's get rid of those 2 links that we didn't want. Hit insert. And all of a sudden, they are all preloaded into NotebookLM. Now I can say Ord's Scaling Law Essays. And then now I can just ask it a question. What's the most interesting non-obvious insight from these pieces? We can also do the standard NotebookLM thing of generating a mind map, a quiz, a video overview, an audio overview, that kind of stuff. I won't do that because that takes a little bit of time to load. But anyway, so our questions come back. The most interesting non-obvious insight from the sources is that AI agents can be characterized by a half-life based on a constant hazard rate of failure. I don't know. Maybe that's interesting to you. It's not interesting to me. What does he say about the costs of AI models over time? This was the thing that I heard about that I wanted to dig into a bit more. Classic, you don't have to spell stuff correctly, it just understands. Toby Ord argues that the financial cost of AI models are currently rising exponentially and may be diverging from what is economically practical. He focuses on the hourly cost, which he defines as the financial cost of using a model to complete a task at its 50% success horizon divided by the human equivalent length of that task. So and the best thing about NotebookLM is that, like, if you didn't understand this, and I didn't understand every single word, you can just ask it questions. You can say something like explain this concept of an hourly cost in a simpler way. So rather than reading the blog posts, we can go straight to the things that we want and the things that we're interested in, and we can chat about those. And because it's NotebookLM, it's only pulling from the source material, right? It's not going to be, it's not going to make stuff up. You can think of it as the hourly wage you would pay a digital worker to perform a specific task, measured by against how long that task would take a human to complete. Cool, brilliant. Yeah, so this is the this is the workflow. It is 2 simple tools, right? We have a website and it's full of links, and we want to pull all of those web pages into NotebookLM. How do we do that? Well, we use Firecrawl, and that allows us to engage with a lot of material in one go. So let me know if you find that useful, and if you do anything cool with it. I would love to hear how you're using AI, and I'll catch you in the next one.